I think we had 5 people on the live when one of y'all was talking. So big ups to that.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
All right, let's get into some boxing, man. Back to the motherfucking show. We're gonna talk about Jake Paul and Tank Davis. Man, is this just a money grab? And the second question I really want y'all to answer: do y'all think this fight will really happen? I mean, Jake Paul is about 100 pounds heavier than Boy. So do y'all think it's really gonna happen?
Hey, let me speak on this real quick. At first, I ain't believe it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want to believe. I'm like, man, I'm not believing it. But then I hear how much money going into it, and the way Tank talk about money, he gonna do it. You feel me? So yeah, I think it's gonna happen. But at the same time, yeah, obviously it's a money grab. When you talk about 150, 200 ends, it's a money grab for sure. But I believe it's gonna happen for sure.
Mm. Anybody else?
I mean, going off of that, like you said though, right? Like, I mean, we might have he might be going through money trouble, right, and taking anything. But I think for that, it's like it's showing us where boxing is going. And the only thing
Mhm.
is going to happen is that now, like the top fighters might have an expectation to go for these fights, right? If the money grabs are the Jake Pauls, right, instead of going against some other guys, because you see fighters are even dodging each other and taking time to sign contracts and all this stuff. So I mean, if Tate going to do this, he's going to show a trend, and I think a lot of other people, a lot of top boxers, might get into it for the money grab. So he's going to take it, and I think that's what it is. I think we got to give up on the thought of like the Mosley, the Shane Mosley, like the old like Miguel Cotto, all them guys. Like we got to give up on the thought of those boxers being like that now. It's not what it is now. So that's how I see it though.
So you basically saying the new wave of boxers do anything for clout. They do
That's what they.
anything for clout.
Yeah,
Okay. All
bro.
right.
Yeah. Because you
All right.
find Jake Pauls, come on, dog. Like, come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's yeah.
I mean, I feel that same way too. Like, it's definitely just a money grab, and if he, I mean, he's put himself, he set himself enough to where it's like he can do whatever he want now. You know, he already
That's a
proved
Yeah.
fact.
himself, and
That's a fact.
I feel
That's a
like at the
fact.
later end of people's careers, like you see Mike Tyson obviously doing it, and clearly he's an old man. He watched. If he is the type of person to do something like that, I feel like anybody would. Um, Tank, I don't know how much more fighting he's gonna do because he out here ducking and dodging people and saying that he's gonna retire or the rumors or whatnot. I don't know if it's coming from his mouth or whatever, but if he gonna retire, I don't mind him going to do this. Do I think he should? No, but if there's money, if that bag is that big, oh yeah, bro, go ahead, take that. My thing is though, what's gonna be the quote unquote script of it? Like how is he gonna really try to thrash Jake Paul or because when it comes to that, we all know who's gonna win that fight. Like who would win that fight realistically? Jake Paul do got size on him. You know he could probably take a punch or whatnot, but come on, I ain't really see Jake Paul fight somebody who was
Who can
come on.
really fight?
You
No.
talking about
Yeah.
somebody that's 100 pounds heavier, my guy?
A
Yeah.
100 pounds heavier, but I mean I've seen people, put somebody before and they're much
Yeah.
smaller. You know, it's
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
His power, the power.
Yeah.
I'm sure Gervonta got way more power than Jake.
See, I do want to add to what he's saying when he brought up Mike Tyson real quick, because like, like now you see celebrity like old singers, like you see how they do performances like to their community and their fans. This might be a thing, like the older boxers, they get old, they want to make some money. That could be for them to fight, like, do things like Mike
Right.
Tyson did, and I think like Jones and them. So that might be a good thing for the older boxers, but it might be bad for the younger boxers, given that
Younger,
like
but yeah.
expectation. Yeah.
All right, Rob the Don, give your take.
I wanna say this, man. The reports are coming in that it's 200 million guaranteed. I will
Mm.
put my mother in a headset and box my mother for 200 million. Let's get this fuck straight. Like 200 million guaranteed, I'm jabbing somebody to fuck up. So
Mhm.
we gotta understand what that type is. It's a money grab and it's an understandable money grab. I'll whoop Jake Paul ass for 200 million. It's not a lot of niggas on this planet. I'm not going to at least try to whoop their ass for 200 million. So we got to really understand like what type of setup this is. And also, I think Tank as a fighter, I'm a big Tank fan. This is a splot on his legacy because he has
Mm-hmm.
not fought Shakur yet, right? He has not fought Timofilo yet, right? Timofio yet, right? He's dipping Devin Haney. All guys that I think he could whoop their ass, but he would rather go fight Jake Paul. And also, I think it's a danger of him really losing this fight. When you got a guy that's 100 pounds heavier than you, and Jake Paul can punch, if Jake Paul say, fuck it, I'm going to see what this little nigga can do, and it's not just 100 pounds heavier. He's a foot taller. Tank like 5. Paul is like 6'2", which means I can jab this little nigga till I get tired and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So if Jake cut off the ring, or if Jake just work his ass with the jab and can get close enough to land at least one of them, I think it's his right hand is like that. So like if you're working with the jab and land a couple shots with that right hand, come on, Tank got a jaw, but his shit ain't that good. We seen
I got
he wouldn't even fight Roach again. And Roach,
that part. That's
you get what I'm saying? So you dipping Lamont. Lamont should have been your next fight. So it's too many things that go
ASAP. Like line it up right now.
Yeah, bro. You were undefeated until you fought Lamont and then you tied with him. And a lot of niggas think you should have lost. So like with all those things put into it, I think it's a money grab. I think it's corny, but I'm not above it. So I can't blame the nigga.
What about when Floyd fought Conor McGregor? How do you view that versus this right here?
Floyd was done. Floyd had fought everybody.
That was worth though.
You feel me? The fight that we always wanted to see was Floyd versus Pacquiao. He already beat Pacquiao ass when he fought Conor McGregor. He was already retired. He was already
So I see what you're saying. That's why I'm like, if Tank is quote unquote retiring, doing all this, then I don't have no issue with it. But if he's still in here trying to fight for the next several years, bro, you doing a whole intermission on some weird stuff. Like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But I get it. The money grab. I get it.
But can I ask that real quick?
Go ahead, Guru. Yeah.
I feel like the Lamont fight was gonna happen, but when you throw 200 M's on the table, we all taking that. I don't care what it is. We all taking that.
That's a
you feel me? And then when it comes to other fighters, like say we want him to fight a Shakur pay-per-view won't bring enough compared to fighting Tank. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Ryan and Tank did numbers, because that's something that really, they're both the most popular fighters at that time. You know what I'm saying? And then other fighters like Devin and them, they're moving up in weight. And Tank, you know, he like 5'5". You feel me? He's not trying to move, but he's trying to stay at the weight that he's at. You know what I'm saying? So it's all mixy and everything. So for an opportunity like this to get 200 M's, and it's not going to count on his record if he loses, I have a problem with that. Just don't take the fight. But then you got 200 M's, so it's 50-50 with that. You feel me? And obviously we're going to take the 200 M side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'll end this topic off by saying I do agree with Sham, man. Like, if you're going to retire, go ahead, do your thing, and go chill out. Because in his interviews, he said all he want to do is now just be a great father. So I'm like, all right, he don't got that warrior mentality no more. That's okay. You did everything you could do, brother. Go ahead and leave. If all you want to do is be a good father, I gotta respect that, bro. I mean,
nigga, this ain't one-on-one.
No, listen. Listen. I ain't got no kids, but if his goal is to just be a good father, his mind is not in it no more. If he want to take that 200 M's and dip, go ahead, brother. He put the work in for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I never heard 200 M's for a fight, yo. I never heard that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's somebody's contract. That's somebody's NFL contract, NBA contract. That's crazy.
And one night. And mind you, let's not forget.
I'm up in shit.
And hold on, let's not forget.
Wait, you think you get 200 mil to take a knockout? You think,
bro?
Listen,
I'm gonna try to knock Jake out. I'm not for 200. I don't know. If a nigga say, yo, 200 M's, just lay on the mat. Man, I'll make that shit look like when Apollo Creed died. If he dies, he dies. But I'm gonna lay there shaking on.
If she dies. And I'll end it off by saying this. Let's not forget that this could be the biggest thing to ever hit Netflix. Bigger than any Love Island show, bigger than any football game. This could be bigger than anything they ever done ever. So I think the 2 M's might just be true.